Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our lecturer, Mr. Wan Anwar bin Wan Afandi. So my name is Siti Nur Atira binti Muhammad Rafli. My metric numbers 18 DEV 20F1024.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nabilah Huda binti Johari and my metric number is 18 DEV 20F1026.
My name is Nur Fazana binti Abdul Rahim. My metric number 80 DEV 20F1010.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Faiz Mesha Nizam and my metric number is 18 DEV 20F1016.
First of all, I would like to start my group presentation with the title Food, Drink and Water. The first one is I would like to give some tips on how to keep hot food warm before serving. The first one is slow cooker or a chafing dishes. For hot vegetables, soups, stews or sauces, a slow cooker or chafing dish may be used on the low setting to keep the food warm. Similar to an oven, if you plan to store the food more than an hour, you may notice a change in the texture or a taste. Although the appliance is set to keep the warm, the food may continue to cook slowly in slight degree. So for the second one is aluminium foil. If you need to keep food warm for the short term, wrapping or covering the food with aluminium foil will do the trick. Just keep in mind that it will keep in the heat for about 30 minutes or so. With aluminium foil will keep it a warm temperature while allowing the juice to distribute. Make sure you cover it loosely and not too tight. If you cover it tightly, you will make the hot meat sweat and lose the valuable moisture that you are trying to retain. So for the last one is insulated or cooler bag. We may think of using cooler or insulated bag when transporting food that need to be kept cool, but actually both are great at keeping food warm. If the food is not covered by a dish, transfer to a covered container or wrap in aluminium foil to store in the cooler bag. Check the temperature once in a while to make sure it doesn't dip below 140 degrees Celsius. The next one is 6 strategies to improve food safety, especially in catering. The first one is handling, preparation, temperature, storage, hygiene, and clothing and footwear. So for those first one is handling. According to the food standard industry, most food contamination occurs during food handling and is entirely preventable. For the catering industry, it's recommended that each member of the team have a food handler certification in order to ensure everyone is properly trained in food safe practice, but it's not mandatory. The second one is preparation. Just as mentioned in regards to cross-contaminations dangers, prepare vegetables and meats on separate boards. In catering, you will often need to prepare for food ahead of the time. But if you are chilling and storing that food, make sure you know the correct temperature at which to store the food and use correct storage method. Never prepare food so far ahead of the time that they spoil. Spoiled food should be discarded as not to make people sick, even if it looks and smells fine. The third one is temperature. Food temperature is one of the most important considerations in improving catering food safety. Always make sure food is cooked to the right temperature, especially in catering. Cook the food in the right temperature and hold the food at a temperature above 63 degrees Celsius to control the multiplication of bacteria in hot food. When reheating food, always reheat above 82 degrees Celsius, which is a legally required temperature. temperature any lower than this can cause bacteria to multiply out of control and make your guests very, very ill. So for the fourth one is storage. Food should be kept in airtight containers. Meat and poultry should be at the bottom of the fridge to prevent drips onto other foods, which can cause cross-contaminations and encourage the growth and spread of harmful bacteria. And the number 5 is hygiene. Most caterers know that how to keep a hygienic kitchen and serving station, but with the rush of an event, hygiene can slip in the favor of fast service. However, it's important to wash hands and surface often, keep away pests, and make sure all dish clothes and tea towels are washed regularly. And for the last one is clothing and footwear. Now that your equipment is clean, you have washed your hands, the food is correctly stored and heated, the final consideration is footwear and clothing. All catering staff must have clean, unsoiled clothes and shoes, as contaminants can live in fabrics too. Keep your catering uniforms clean and smells fine.
How to prepare drink and water. First, use filter water or prepare water to avoid stomach ache. Second, provide ventilation for drinking water such as hot water and cold water. 3. Drink provided should be placed in a suitable place and not dangerous to the crowd. Last, make sure there is not usual drinks placed on the floor to avoid the occurrence of unwanted incidents such as slippery floor.
Material. Perhaps the most obvious difference between an indoor and outdoor speaker is the design. Outdoor systems have to last with standing elements like rain, hail, snow, and the occasional accidental kickball. That means the material used to construct them have to be durable. High and indoor speakers are made from delicate wood and polymer choosers for their ability to capture and reproduce fine detail during audio playback. For wireless speaker system, you are often see a lot more metal and plastic. In both cases, neither are waterproof, and the slight test accident could end up running and your expensive component. Outdoor speakers, on the other hand, are often constructed from durable metal and plastic that will not rot or rust when left out in nasty weather conditions. As you can imagine, that's made them heavier and can have an impact on sound quality. Still, an outdoor speaker system is built to last, and a quality one will survive for years. Okay, next, sound quality. All of those delicate wood and intricately designed pieces contained within a high-end indoor speaker arranged just for show. They accentuate the fine detail in the audio, but indoor speakers are designed to be just that, indoor. That means manufacturers are counting on the natural reflection and absorption of an enclosed space to generate the best quality sound. Outdoor speakers often do not have the benefit of wall to reflect off of. Instead, they are designed to play loudly to compensate for the ambient noise of your backyard. Large outdoor speakers often have bass driver built in rather than exiting in a separate subwoofer. In other case, smaller bull-style speaker offer pointed directional audio. This unit can hide among foliage and landscaping while providing a centralized soundstage for easy listening that will not disturb the neighbors. Okay, next, design. As we are already mentioned, audio speakers are designed to last a long time, but their materials will not do the entire job. Outdoor systems are often wall-mounted or semi-bare to help prevent them from accidentally tipping over the becoming damaged. As such, outdoor speakers have to work within the existing design of your landscaping. Virtually invisible bull speaker can hide amongst your foliage. For manufacturer offer aesthetically pleasing larger option that can also withstand the element. There are plenty of ways to enjoy high quality outdoor sound this spring. Okay, next, real-time noise meter for professional use. Perform a detailed, encourage and comprehensive executive assessment with a professional noise meter. The 33 noise meter model combine exceptional performance with ease of use. Use a handheld noise meter for industrial noise assessment and environment monitoring. The unit large memory and optional weatherproof kit made the Model 33 ideal for long-term outdoor noise measurement. Optional remote management allow you to view your noise data in real time on the PC while your sound meter is installed outside. The Model 33 meter is ideal for ambient noise monitoring, 2 exotic perception of hearing protection, 3 external noise measurement with weatherproof device, 4 bull exotic measurement, 5 industrial noise measurement, 6 vehicle noise test.
I will talk about small equipment needed for small event. Having the right equipment is key to putting on enjoyable gigs and other events at your venue. If you are unsure of where to start when it comes to putting together, this guide will help to simplify the process for you. This varies depending on the size of your space and style of music or performance you are hosting. First, we will list the common equipment below. Then, we will arrange it to different setups based on venue size and performance type, so you can get the right amount of everything to suit your needs. Among the items needed in a small event are microphone, different models for vocals, instruments, amplifiers, and drums. Be sure to get dynamic mics. Common models for specific needs include our light vocal mic, instrument mic, snare, and kick drum mic. Next, we might have a microphone stand. Get these 4 types to accommodate different instruments and stage setup, which is tall boom, tall telescopic, short telescopic, and round bass straight. And we also need microphone clips. Mics often come with clip, but some are brittle plastic and break easily. The soft plastic or rubber clips are better for vocalists. Audio leads for mic and instrument also important in event. Get microphone leads with one end with SLR male plug and other SLR female plug. These connect mics to sound mixing desk. Next equipment is stage monitor. It is also called fallback wedges or floor monitors. These are placed on stage floor facing performers so they can hear themselves. Get self power one so you don't need a separate amplifier. Final equipment that needed in event is multi-core. Multi-core also called a stage board. You may need one if it's hard to reach your mic or stage monitor cables to your front of house mixing desk. Next, we move to the big event equipment needed. What kind of equipment you need to succeed your event is input sources. Input sources are divided by 3 components, which is microphones, Microphones are designed to capture sounds and send them electronically to a controllable solution, typically a preamplifier. Second, direct interface. Direct interface is another way to modify an electronic source of audio and prepare it to send electronically to a controllable solution, typically a preamplifier. Last one, line source feeds come directly from sources like professional grade video players, digital media servers, wireless microphone. Then, we need amplifier. Amplifier are overlooked in many cases. When selecting an amplifier, power, efficiency and output are strong considerations. Flexibility with speaker setting is also extremely important. Speakers need signal processing before this stage in order to maximize the effective output any speaker enclosure. Next is speakers. Host a large inventory of variety of speaker enclosure to provide the best coverage for the audience. Audio console also need in event. Audio consoles or mixing consoles are the central hub of signal flow. They are used to receive all inputs. This equipment also has pre-amplification that is needed for microphones, direct interfaces and other sources of live and pre-recorded sources. Each source represented by an input. Each input can then shape the source to the desired sound for presentation. Finally is monitor and IEM. Monitoring system provide artists with custom-made some the audio sources. Traditionally, monitors were custom-designed loudspeakers placed on stage direct towards the performer. This practice has its flaws in the sense that those around the monitor would be impacted by what came from the monitor.